Got a bunch of new stuff in for the 4R. Super excited. I'm gonna go through each one of these boxes and everything that I have for it. The bike is still completely stock. I'm gonna start putting it together with the performance parts first, and then I'm going to do the accessories like the tidy tail plate and a couple other little goodies that are going on it. But yeah, here's all the stuff that I'm gonna need. I do have a dyno session tomorrow, so I'm gonna focus on putting all the performance stuff on and get some good oil in here before we hit the dyno. It's got some miles on it now, not a whole lot, but enough to be able to put on the dyno and do everything to it. So I'm looking forward to it, and I'll keep you guys in the loop. Thanks. All right, hey guys, so I got the exhaust here. I'm gonna pull it out of the box and show you what exhaust I went with. It's a Graves exhaust. I got the shorty exhaust for the bike. It runs a little better on the top end. Usually the longer pipes and the mid-range pipes are usually to your mid to lower end power. This I'm trying to get a little bit more power up top, but I'll pull out a box here and I'll show you what I got. You can see it comes pretty well packaged. I'm kind of surprised. All these little peanuts and everything. See how well they care for the packaging from Graves, which I can really appreciate. Got all your springs and everything here. And here's the pipe. I gotta open it. My favorite knives, Microtech. If you ever want to spend the money on a knife, the Microtech's the way to go. They're expensive, but they're awesome knives. Up here. Ooh, wow. Actually impressed. The carbon fiber looks really well in this. Super light. Very impressed how light this thing is. You can see all the way through how well it is on the inside with the packing and everything. But first impression, definitely really light. You can tell it's some good quality titanium. So I do have a different sticker. I'm going to swap this because I'm not a huge fan of the yellow and the red. I don't really care for the yellow and red on the green bike, so I do have a new sticker, which I'll show you what that looks like. I don't know where I even put it, but yeah, once I find it, I'll show you the sticker. So I'll grab the rest of the exhaust so you can see what it looks like. This down here. More of the pipes here, some of the header, and this up here. Very well packaged. Man, this titanium looks awesome. Man, they care really well for their product. And even got some rubber bands on there to prevent it from dinging the titanium up. The welds look absolutely awesome on this. So this is pretty cool, and it's nice that they got this adapter piece already connected up. I'm gonna see if I have to take this off or not when I go to install it. I'm kind of hoping not, because these can be a little pain in the butt when installing. Some more of this. Another piece of the header here. Man, super impressed with this. Like really good quality. Just can't get over how well it looks. Even the inside of the split there, it's welded and really good work. Proud I went with this route here. Heard a lot of good things, being especially titanium. It's a lot better at dissipating the heat than stainless, which stainless retains a lot of heat, which can cause performance issues and so on and so forth. Just make the bike run a whole lot hotter. Okay, also another piece for the back section of the pipe. Really cool. Really great welds on this thing. It just looks awesome. Got your little bung here for your O2, possibly for a AFR hookup for tuning, but I'm going to see if the stock O2 sensor will actually reach us, because on the last exhaust I had, the O2 sensor did not reach the bung. So we'll see on this one. And also on this here, I got the Graves block off plates as well too. So it's just a evap system, so it doesn't get any nasty oil and stuff in there for racing. So just making sure that bike runs and performs well when I take it to the track and don't have any problems or anything like that. So I'll be doing a video on how to install these as well too. So I'll probably start first with the exhaust and work to these, the airbox and all that fun stuff. But that's all I have right now. I will ping back here once I have everything, all my other performance parts and everything out of the box, and show you guys. Thanks. All right, here we go. I got some more parts here to show you. So I went and purchased the Graves intake runners as well too. I've had them on my bike before. They perform really well. It helps the bike at a very high RPM. It just makes it seem like the bike just wants to, on the dyno graph, which I'll show you once I go to the dyno, from what stock tune to what after it's tuned to everything that's on the bike. But these really help it achieve a better, I guess, graph chart flow to the top end of the RPMs. They're expensive, yeah, but is it worth the $200 and something? I think so, just because you get that little bit extra out of the bike, and it helps it have a more smoother graph across the dyno. So I will definitely be showing how to put these in as well too. Super excited with these. And then I was actually curious about going with a certain different air filter this time. I went with actually DNA Performance. I had it in my last bike. Didn't have any issues with it. I enjoyed it. And plus, where I live, it's pretty dusty, so I'd like to have the protection of an oil filter than a dry filter, because dry filters, they tend to not protect the engine as well from dust and what have you. I was going to go Sprinter. Sprinter's a fantastic filter, but for my needs, I think DNA is going to work very well, and I'm super excited to have this back again. I already know how it performs. It's a very good quality filter, and I will definitely show you how to install everything once we get to that place. That's all I have right now for performance parts. But I have the VP 110 racing fuel that I'm going to have the bike dyno to basic pump fuel to VP 110. And then I have Amsoil that I'm going to throw on the bike, which I've always ran Amsoil and everything. I run Amsoil in my Ducati. I run 100 octane pump gas in that. That bike is tuned to 100 octane. I do have a separate tune for that one as well too, for the MR12, but same with this bike. It's going to have the 100 octane tune, and then it's going to have the other map where I can swap it to be able to run on the VP 110. So VP 110, be good for the compression ratio for this bike. It's not that high, and it's cheaper than MR12 and not as rough on the O2 sensors and other components and stuff on the engine. So all right, I will definitely show you how to throw all this stuff on, and I'm super excited, and talk to you guys soon.